Aiden in Kentucky, you're on the Ben Shapiro Show. Go for it, Aiden.
Hey, Ben, how you doing? It's good to talk to you. I just had a question. I wanted to know what having a newborn is like, and if you have any advice on becoming a father. Me and my wife, we're having a baby in a few weeks, so I'm
Oh,
a bit
wow.
nervous.
Congratulations.
And,
That's exciting stuff.
yeah, thank you.
Well, it completely destroys and also creates your life. So it is both. It will completely destroy whatever social life you have. It will completely destroy your capacity to have fun outside the house for at least several months. And then it is the best thing ever because kids are just, they're incredible. They're the best thing that will ever happen to you and also the worst thing that will ever happen to you because when something happens that puts your child in a position of pain, it is the worst thing in the world. I have 3 of them now, and I can safely say when something bad happens to my kids, it is significantly worse than when something bad happens to me. It is not close on any level. Now, as far as what a newborn is like, I'm going to say the unpopular thing. Newborns are incredibly boring. They're incredibly boring. Like my wife is much more into newborns. I've found that women I know are much more into newborns. Men I know are not as into newborns. They're really boring. At the very beginning, all they want to do, because all they can do, is basically poop, cry, and eat. That's it. And you're not going to be able to do anything because you don't have the gears to make sure that the baby gets fed. So basically, you'll be holding the baby and supporting your wife for the next couple of months, at least until the baby can feed from a bottle. And it takes a little while for that to happen. I think it's like 3 or 4 weeks until you can really start feeding the baby from a bottle, or they recommend it. And at that point, things change. For me, for my kids, when I started to fall in love really with my kids is when they could actually react, when they could smile back at you. But some people have a different reaction. Some people see their baby and first thing they feel is just this overwhelming surge of love. I will say that for me, the love was slightly later when they started becoming interesting, but the surge of protective feeling, that immediately happens. As soon as the baby comes out, you're like, okay, this is something I'm willing to die for. And then when the kids become interesting, it's fantastic. And the older they get, the better it is. I mean, it's so much more fun. Like, I can talk with my oldest daughter and my son, and we can have really interesting conversations. They can be into things. They're interested in the world. You get to teach them. They ask you questions you never thought that you're going to be having to answer. It makes you a better person. Having kids does make you a better person, Aiden. It's so awesome. It really is fantastic. And again, I don't want to downplay the downsides. The downsides are they're incredibly expensive. They're a giant pain in the butt. They ruin your personal life, but they're also the greatest thing that will ever happen to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ben, and thanks for entertaining me throughout the work week as well. You're the best.
Aiden, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the call.